Alright, so starting off the first match, you can kind of see I'm still kind of getting used to the controls. I lost my first one. I did get about 4 kills though. I do remember seeing people use the Spider-Man gloves on YouTube, so figured I'd probably try them out. And right here, just getting an idea. I was having a lot more trouble in the first one, but decided to cut that one out just because it was very anticlimactic at the end. Coming up here, just getting the controls for the spider gauntlets, and then realized somebody started shooting at me. I knew it was coming from my right, didn't really know where, so get a little bit of cover. Try to wait for him to pop out. Sure enough, he does. And I was surprised I killed him pretty quick, and then realized it was a headshot. Going over here, I saw him go in. I debated whether or not trying to chase him in there, although I don't know the layout of many of the buildings, so I decided he's gonna pop out eventually, right? Unless he breaks through the wall. And I'm really glad I got those shots because I missed the first couple ones. I start to see a little bit of red on the compass on the top, and then seeing that there's a gunfight going over there. I didn't see the building on the right initially, but then I realized, okay, there's at least 2. See them shooting there. And I started realizing pretty quickly, snipers are not for me. As soon as he turned to me, I realized that I was out of ammo. So this is where some of my shots, I'm like, that one went through his legs. I had no idea what was going on there. Oh god, the amount of shots I missed here. It should have been pretty easy. After I missed that shot, I think, you know what? I'm going to try to get a little closer. I'm going to try to go around, back around the left. And I got a 50-50 whether or not he decides to push in the same direction or maybe turns around going to my right. I hear footsteps on my left. I was really surprised this person didn't kill me. I mean, they literally saw me first and had like at least 2 seconds. I see the gunshots coming up. He did go on the right side instead of the left. So now I'm just trying to kind of peek a little bit, trying to see where he's at. So now we got a better idea. He's missing a lot of shots, as well as I was initially, but luckily got that kill. And headshots do a lot of damage in this game, I realized. I did hear a snipe up here. As soon as I saw him, now I know he's coming after me. And with the trees in the way, I can't really get a good angle. Can't even really see him, so I'm thinking maybe try to reposition. I'm trying to get a better eye sight on him, but I literally just can't. And I think he shot me from the tree, or through the tree. So, trying to do a little bit of regrouping here. I keep forgetting I can't regenerate my armor without I have to stay still, essentially, right? So start thinking here, I'm going to get back, I'm going to heal up a little bit, and then I'm going to try to wait for, because I know there's one more guy besides him, so I'm trying to wait to see if they're going to fight first, if it's going to be one of those where I end up getting in the fight first, and then the other guy's going to know where I'm at. So, coming back over here to push him, I realized he killed the other one. There's only 2. I'm trying to get the high ground. And then ever so subtly, I see him just at the other side. Honestly, I was surprised I got these shots. I figured he was going to kill me with the snipe. But, in any case, got our first win in our second game. Now in this next game, you can tell at some points I'm going to get a little bit cocky. I'm going to get a little cocky and I'm going to actually, instead of waiting for people to pop, I eventually start trying to be a little more aggressive. Because at this point, I don't even know if I'm really going against, I mean, since it was my third game, I don't know if I'm going against players who are also still pretty new, you know, skill-based matchmaking, although I don't know if Fortnite has that. Kind of hear gunshots all around, trying to find as many weapons as I can, as much ammo. I do utilize the crouching in this game a lot, because I feel like the footsteps are pretty on point. See them there? See the little red dots? I did notice he was shooting at someone else, so there was a gun bound to be someone else rushing in. So I took them out. And then right here, I kind of had like a brain fart or something. I did realize 2 people were spectating me, so I know they're not all bots, right, as well. So I started thinking like, do I push around? Do I go back in? So I decided to gather as much stuff as I can. And then I see the red. I'm thinking, okay. A little more familiar with this building since I landed here, so I figured this would probably be the best idea. Heard some footsteps. I wasn't sure if they were on top or on the bottom. A little bit of lag as well. So I'm trying to poke my head around, trying to see him. I think he's upstairs. Then I realize I'm getting shot from the bottom. I know that the second person was there. Switched to my shotgun, which I'm so-so with the shotgun. I'm not the best. Climbing up here, kind of like a little gargoyle. See him swimming. I decide, why not? Surprised I actually got him on that one. I wasn't sure if this was a person, if this was like an NPC in the game. And then remember that they do have NPCs in here, so I saw the red. And you can see him. I don't know if you saw him come out of that rock on the far edge of the map from where I was. There he is. I wanted to wait until like that nice little perfect section. I know he's going to be going behind those trees a little bit. And then realize it's probably the best chance right here. And then, oh my god, the guns in this game can be so... They feel overpowered. Especially when you start getting like the purple ones. Making sure no one's going to be behind me once I cross. But, and I see this guy. I realize he's going to push, but I'm assuming since I'm on the top, he's going to try to wrap around here. I figured that I'm going to cut him off. And it turns out he went the complete opposite direction. He went right for me. Oh my god, I love this gun. I noticed that somebody was shooting me from across the river, and someone just came swimming on the right side, if you can see that. I see him, so I try to come back, try to go in the center. There's 2 guys that could be potentially shooting at me, but only 1 person is currently right now. Can't really see him through the trees. I'm trying to avoid getting shot since I'm right on the top. Try to use this log as a little bit of cover. I decide I'm not trying to fight 2 fronts when I only saw 1, and even then, it was still kind of hard to actually see him because, you know, the trees. See him get shot, he just took my position. I thought that was pretty cool right there. As I wrap around and find this guy, barely get him as his head goes just across that little bend right there. At this point, I'm thinking, there's no way I can get 2 wins. There's no way. Back to back? No way. I see the last 2 that are fighting. I managed to see him.
It's all about humanity.
Oh my god, this gun. I see a little blue light, so I'm assuming he's healing his armor. Wasn't sure if somebody was actually there. I just decided to take a shot. Turns out he was. Because I literally could not see him. I could see him just barely. And then I see him swimming towards me. A couple more good place shots. And there it is. Alright, so now I'm trying to be really aggressive. and I don't know if this is a strategy, but I felt like this was one way to get down faster, since I haven't managed how to take off your little glider when you're going down. So I'm assuming that it happens automatically only. But I don't know if that swirling thing is actually a thing that people do. Gunshots are coming after me. I haven't found a gun, so I'm a little panicky right now. Luckily, I'm able to find one in here. Footsteps are coming in. I don't know if he's coming to the front or the left side. I hear the left side. Someone else is shooting at him. Managed to get it. I know this other guy's going to be popping up. There's so many Harley Quinn skins in this game, or that I faced. I was hearing footsteps in this building, and I also heard the chest inside the truck. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, struggling a bit there, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to try to get it first, but then I realized I hear him again. I'm thinking he's got to be really close, got to be on the same level. I see that little building that he made in there, and then knew that he's got to be in here. So right now I'm just trying to get in the zone. And to see this little house up here, I hear gunshots. I'm assuming he's shooting at me because I only see one red dot. Come to find out, there's two people. Waiting for my shots, waiting for them to kind of both get weak. And unfortunately, I did not get that first initial kill. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I saw Courage use this, and I wasn't sure if it regenerated my health or my armor, and I was hoping for armor, and then realized it was for healing, right? Your health, and then realized that the zone is closing in. I completely forgot about this. You would assume that years of, well, not years, maybe like a year of playing Warzone, that I would know this by now, and I would keep it in mind, but apparently I didn't. I'm just really glad that at least in this game, it doesn't like kill you as quick as it does on Warzone. At this point, I'm just looking for little blue heals, take on my armor. When someone starts shooting at me, I know he's below me, but I don't know where. So now I got a better idea. I decide to look down here, and once I look down, I can see him starting to make his way. I wasn't sure if fall damage was a thing, so I decided to jump from a lower ledge. I don't know how I missed some of those shots. As I was trying to heal up, this guy ends up coming out of nowhere. I didn't even know he was back there. And then realizing I'm not trying to get stuck in the storm, I'm going to try to get in front a little bit, just so that way I'm not having to worry about that being in the back. Trying to make as much distance. And he pretty much just missed his shot there. And then once I saw that, it was done. Same thing up here, initial shots on me. Do a lot of jumping, as I know that's the thing to do in this game. I see someone else shooting. I don't know if it's from my right or to my left. I thought it was to my right, and then I see him just above me here. I did get a little loot lust here. I think that's what they call it. I saw a whole bunch of shiny things, and I was like a little raccoon. I was like, shinies. I thought this was a good place to get a little armor back, and then someone else start shooting. And I figured that's got to be a bot or someone who's relatively new as well, because I was completely vulnerable. I'm pretty sure I should have died right there. And as you can see, I accidentally dropped my gun. I accidentally dropped multiple things. I hear that sniper shot. Realize there's only 3 other people. And I know I'm going to get a nice little third party here. I knew he was going to be super weak, considering that he was fighting someone. And this is where I'm dumbfounded. I don't know how I got this win. There was still technically a second guy, unless he saw what I did to him and he didn't want any of that. Come on over here. I did see that person run behind the building. I hear footsteps, so I'm assuming he's inside. Sounds like he's upstairs, so as I try to push, I hear the footsteps start going down, so I realize he's on the ground now. That has got to be the slowest gunfight I ever had. But I still managed to get the kill there. Hear these footsteps. I know he's close, and then I see him there. He was very committed to breaking that down that he didn't even try to move. Oh, a sniper had one shot, didn't take it, or he took it and missed. Now I have no idea where this guy is, and if I don't know where, or I have a general direction, but if I don't know like a better, like somewhat pinpoint area, I'm not going to take the fight, because obviously they're probably going to see me first and they're going to get shots off. See two guys fighting over here. Again, do I third party so much in this game? It was insane. Easy kill there. I don't know why this guy probably thought he got the kill, because if there was someone else shooting, I assumed that he would have immediately looked in my direction. And then our sniper buddy decides to pay me a little visit again. I realize here, if you really pick your shots, well, I mean, like with any game, right? They're for some reason the shots feel way more accurate in this game. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get him initially, so I was debating whether or not pushing a little forward, maybe pushing a little bit to the left, but it worked out in the end. See this person here, I know he's going to go into the trees, so without just immediately shooting the moment I see someone, I'm going to wait for a nice clean shot. Hearing other gunshots pretty close, I don't see him shooting, so I'm assuming it's two other people at minimum. And I missed my initial shots. See someone else here. He's not having a good day. Having to face two wolves and me. And I'm trying to fight the lag that my game had. Not in the game, but in the video. Seeing this guy, I know he's shooting at someone else. I'm trying not to shoot the wolves because I'm thinking that's going to give away my position, because I don't think the other guy knows that I'm there, at least yet. And man, I didn't know how annoying these wolves can be. So coming here, this guy's just kind of jumping. I'm assuming he's stuck and think that zone's gonna kill him either way. So I'm debating whether or not even going for it. But then I think, why not? And what do you know, the moment I start shooting, he makes it up. What are the chances? Still managing to get the kill there. Coming over here, I notice another gunfight. Trying to get close because I can't really see him once I start getting closer to the trees, because he could be hiding behind any one of them. He saw me, and this was probably the closest gunfight that I came to dying. I'm really surprised I got that one. I'm still thinking there's probably someone else there, but then eventually start thinking, you know what, if he immediately started to shit at me, he's probably already killed the other guy, right? Considering that the zone is also right there. Hear another shot somewhere to my right. So obviously someone was here. I'm trying to heal, and then he starts shooting the tree. Realize I'm not going to make it. Fight of my life. And damn, I could hardly see him over that little bend right there. Alright, got the last guy. A lot of sniping that goes on in here. And quite frankly, I don't know if that was a headshot or not, but I feel like I'm getting quite a bit of this. And then we got another win. I really shouldn't be getting too cocky at this game because I know eventually I'm going to get placed in a lot harder lobbies and it's going to be frustrating. But so far, I'm enjoying the process. Again, doing my technique there. You saw that? Good form. I like to break some things every now and then, you know. As you probably know, I don't do a whole lot of building just because I'm still pretty new to the mechanic. Kind of hearing gunshots all around me, trying to get a good gun. I keep hearing those damn wolves, and I don't know exactly where they're coming from. This person, though, I did not hear them, so I'm glad that I ran into them first and got those initial shots off. I'm still trying to check for wolves. And a stray bullet seemed like it almost hit me there. Coming over here, third party central. I don't know why that guy was out in the middle of the open. See this guy. Another Harley Quinn. I'm still hearing gunshots. And it seemed like it was coming from the house. That's to my front right there. I know these damn wolves are still chasing me too. I believe he shot at me there. So, trying to avoid fighting one person and 2 wolves. I decided to kind of go around here, and then now I realize he's shooting the wolves. So he's kind of helping me here. And as you can see, doing the crouch again, I'm kind of slithering like a little snake right here. Here's footsteps. And luckily he was low on health, because if I missed, I felt like he would have just been running in circles in there and my shots would have missed. Gunshots here to my right. Now, I see him come up here. I'm unsure if he was able to shoot me through the fence, unless it would have to break the fence first. And then once he does, I'm thinking, crap. He starts pushing me. I miss a lot of my shots here. Again, getting close. I think I should have died there. Honestly, I mean, I was surprised I pulled that off. I thought the soda can initially was for my armor, but I don't think it was. Now I heard footsteps. And eventually I kind of hear them. I'm not sure if they're downstairs. If they were, I was assuming it was going to be in there. Come in here. I think that's an NPC. I'm trying to figure out like how to approach this. And then eventually I just go, you know what? Just go straight through the front. Crouching, making sure I'm not making too much sound. And then I don't know what this person was doing. It looks like they were doing it like the little dancing emo thing. Maybe AFK. Or it could have been a bot. I had no idea. I do realize it's spectating me, so I know this had to be a person. Unless bots can spectate too. And I start realizing, damn, I'm going to have to build to get out of here. And as you can see, I'm not very good at it. Still. This person literally caught me with my pants down here. I decided to get a little fancy with it and decided, like, I wonder how much damage this does. Luckily, I got him with the one shot, because I probably would have lost. Coming up here. We've got 4 people left. Keeping an eye on my back. Again, I don't know how this person like missed me. And because of this, my cockiness starts to take over. And then think, you know what? Let's just go back to the AR. Trying to get a little high ground on him. Trying to rotate around. Realizing there's only 2 left, it's going to come down to kind of who shoots first to kind of get an idea of whether the person's going to be. I decided to try to get a little better position. Try to hide behind that big rock. And then this happens. Gunshot to my right. Now I know where he's at. Don't know where the third guy is, so I'm kind of debating whether or not to get this gunfight. But I realize he's going to be pushing to me. So again, try to get a little fancy with it. Still kind of off on this. I do hear gunshots to my right there, so I know this guy is really close to my right. So I'm thinking I gotta finish this guy quick. Last guy here, I don't know how far behind me he is there. Luckily, he was right in front of me. And with that, secured 5 back-to-back wins. Honestly, it might just be beginner's luck, or the fact that I'm new to it, it hasn't put me into harder lobbies. 6 matches, 5 wins. First one, obviously. But that's besides the point. Thanks for watching, though. Bye.